Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. God created the first man, Adam, from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Adam became a living being. God planted a garden in Eden, placing Adam there to work and take care of it. God saw that it was not good for Adam to be alone, so he created a helper suitable for him. God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, took one of his ribs and made a woman, Eve. Adam and Eve were naked but felt no shame. God commanded them, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it you will certainly die." One day the serpent, more cunning than any other creature, approached Eve. He questioned God's command and tempted her, saying, "You will not certainly die. For God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve saw that the fruit was pleasing to the eye and desirable for gaining wisdom. She took some and ate it. She also gave some to Adam who was with her, and he ate it too. Their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. They sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid. God called out to Adam, "Where are you?" Adam replied, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam blamed Eve and Eve blamed the serpent. God then pronounced judgment. The serpent was cursed to crawl on its belly and eat dust. Eve was told she would experience pain in childbirth and be subject to her husband. Adam was told the ground would be cursed because of him, producing thorns and thistles, and he would toil for food until he returned to the ground. God made garments of skin for Adam and Eve and clothed them. He then banished them from the Garden of Eden to prevent them from eating from the tree of life and living forever. God placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life. Reflection: this story of Adam and Eve explains the origins of sin and the human condition. It highlights the consequences of disobedience and the importance of following God's commands. It also shows God's provision and care, even in judgment.